This is Popular Apocrypha, Episode 3, The Jolly Green Giant, the Michelin Man, and Mr. Clean, recorded on June 30th, 2017. Welcome to Popular Apocrypha, where we take beloved fictional characters and make them better. If you want to get in contact with us, or just want to follow us on our social media, you can find us on Facebook, as well as Twitter or Instagram, at Popapoc Podcast, which is spelled at POPAPOCPODCAST. You can also email us at popularapocrypha@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you with questions, suggestions, and other cool mentions. So, joining me today, I can't stop this feeling, Tyler.
You're Leo.
Deep inside of me, Riley.
Yeah.
Girl, you just don't, Eli.
Boo-boo, you just better get a better introduction for me next time.
What you do to me, Daniel. And I'm your host, Logan. Ooga chaka, ooga ooga. So, how's everyone doing?
Doing good. I like that Guardians of the Galaxy reference.
I need more coffee.
It was just a Blue Suede reference, but
Thank you.
Well, technically, the song came before them, but they're the ones who made it popular.
Oh, you're pretty cool.
Yeah.
What a
know.
hipster. I thought you were the hipster one, Riley.
Nah. I just grow beards. Other people's beards, not my own.
Surrogate beard.
Surrogate beard. Let's not go into that. I don't want to talk about it.
No, they just shave it off and then they just glue it to another person's face.
Yeah, I was actually thinking it could be a legit business.
It's a beard wig.
Oh, well, if I'm,
For those
making a lot of money in the future, you'll
for
know
those
what I'm
baby
doing.
faces out there.
Okay, so I'd like to take this moment to say that this episode is brought to you through partnering with Zane Design. Zane Design is a small, private, professional graphic design company that works closely with their customers to provide masterful and creative products. They offer a variety of services and product creation, including logo design, website templates, marketing artwork, and more. In fact, Zane Design worked on our own logo here at Popular Apocrypha. We've got a deal for you. If you email Zane Design and include the promo code POPAPOC, which is spelled POPAPOC, in the subject line, you will receive 20% off your next design order. Just email lukezanedesign@gmail.com, LUKEZANEDESIGN@gmail.com, with the promo code POPAPOC in the subject line, and get the professional creative composition you've been looking for. Okay, so today's episode is kind of a weird one. So not only are we looking at 3 characters instead of 1, but they are all brand mascots. So today we're going to look at 1, the Jolly Green Giant, the Michelin Man, and Mr. Clean.
I had to refrain from
Yeah, boy.
Sponsored.
I had to refrain from saying something so.
But let's start by getting our creative juices flowing by asking you simply, which do you like best? So, for instance, I like the Michelin Man the best, simply because it reminds me of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters. And, yeah, that's pretty much it.
I would have to say that I like the Jolly Green Giant because there hasn't been a mascot where him walking literally affected sales. They've been doing studies where if it's a picture of him holding still on their bags, then sales go up, but if he's walking, sales go down. They don't know why.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
That's really weird.
Did not know that.
The more
So wait, more action causes people to become less.
When you see a giant green man running at you, tell me how you feel.
Wait, so more action equals less action by customers.
Yes.
That's what you're
That is a
saying.
weird correlation.
That's really weird.
I don't remember where I saw it. I think it was on the Food Channel.
I mean, correlations on causation and all that, but, I mean,
I believe it.
I would just be Michelin Man because he can spawn tires out of the fat folds.
He's made of tires, so...
But you wouldn't think that. But then every commercial they have, he just starts throwing out like a plethora of tires.
And he's a good meme. He's a very good meme.
That is true.
That's true.
So, Tyler?
I've got to go with the Jolly Green Giant as well, because he's not afraid to not wear pants.
My boy.
But you're also implying that Michelin Man is wearing pants.
I'm just saying,
he's in
it's
it.
very clear that he is actively not wearing pants.
I just want to see that big green dongle.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
It'd be a cucumber.
It's going to be a very long green pea pod.
We need to move away.
I'm just saying.
No, we're staying here.
I really appreciate that, keeping with like the toga sort of look. I don't really know what that piece of clothing would be called. I appreciate that.
I think it is a toga. I'm not
Is
sure.
that what it is?
Maybe.
Sure.
Sure. I mean, so, I'm a fan of the underdog. Nobody here has picked my boy, Mr. Clean.
It creeps me out.
Okay, hold on. Mr. Clean
Breaks into
is
your
clean.
house.
No. Mr. Clean is clean in every sense of the word, correct? No STDs, no crime record, no whatever other clean means. He's clean in every sense of the word. He bathes regularly. He doesn't cuss. He is the man. Okay?
The only thing that frightens me is he breaks into your house and starts cleaning all your stuff.
But he has no crime record. Think about that for a second.
No, he could have
He's
it
clean.
cleaned.
He is clean.
But
Air quotes.
He could have had it cleaned. Air quotes.
The cleaners.
Ooh, dang it.
That is a fair point.
Taken to the cleaner to the police station.
You never know. he
Wiping
might-
those files.
You know what?
Oh, that's it. He goes and he can get away with crimes because he goes and cleans people's houses for them, and then they're like, "You did such a great job. We're just gonna push all of that crime away. There's no, it's gone.
Well,
No more."
my boy can do it, so Mr. Clean. And he reminds me of Daniel's dad, so.
You're not wrong.
he's a little scary. Anyway, my pick's Mr. Clean.
Okay. Well, I'm going to briefly describe each of them so that you guys have kind of a basis, since these characters, we don't really know much about them other than they appear in ads. So,
In ass?
ads with a D.
Thanks, I like emphasis.
Asd?
Okay, so the
Comes by hoping.
Jolly Green Giant is the mascot of Green Giant canned and bagged vegetables. In 1928, the mascot began as a scowling caveman wearing a bearskin, then was reimagined in 1935 to include a jolly smile and a green leafy suit. Since then, the giant has inspired several songs and a 55-foot statue in Minnesota. According to the list,
Road trip.
according to a list of the best advertising icons from the publication Advertising Age, the Jolly Green Giant ranked third.
Who's above him?
Ronald McDonald
Oh, of course.
and some other person I don't remember.
Okay.
Grimace.
So the Michelin Man,
McGruff.
The crime dog.
You know, it's probably the sun-kissed tuna.
You're probably right, actually.
Oh, yeah, I think you are.
so the Michelin Man, or in the original French, his name is Bibendum.
Bibendum.
He serves as the mascot of the Michelin Tire Company. The inspiration came from when Edouard and André Michelin noticed a stack of tires that looked like a man. And if you're wondering why he's still white, it's because tires at the time were white.
Were they really?
They were, yep. The black tires actually began later on. So Bibendum was initially portrayed as a regal and kingly figure, but when tires became more for the middle class, so did Bibendum, his design changing to be more relatable to more people. Since then, Bibendum is one of the world's most recognized brand mascots, inspiring songs and appearances in various animations.
Like what? Does he have his own anime?
No,
Oh, that'd be awesome. I'm sorry, I've been trying to.
I would watch that.
you're crying. Why are you laughing?
You know, I can't hold it in anymore.
I was just saying, when you said Bibendum, there's a joke I made.
Bibendum,
It was a sexual reference.
Ooh, I'll get to that later on, actually.
Really?
I'm
Yes.
literally
I'm excited.
crying. Tears
Okay.
are falling down my face. Oh,
Daniel
God.
had to go get Kleenex. Also not sponsored.
Is there a
Facial
Kleenex
tissues.
mascot?
It's clean.
I don't know.
It's facial tissue.
Thanks, Tyler.
Facial tissue. is a
Thanks.
technical term.
Okay, so
Sorry.
Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean serves as the mascot for the all-purpose cleaner of the same name.
Oh, boy.
In 1957, the mascot of Mr. Clean was envisioned as a muscular, tanned, bald man who cleans things very well. It is unclear as to what exactly the mascot is based on, but it is probably either a Navy sailor or a genie in a bottle. Always Smiling Mr. Clean was given the first name veritably in a fan campaign promotion in 1962. So his name is Veritably Clean.
Really?
So, those are descriptions of all three of those characters.
Wait, his first name is Veritably?
His first name is Veritably.
He goes by Very at the bars.
But you're insinuating.
He's got doesn't he have a ear piercing on the right ear?
Yes.
At the time of his design.
That could be because he's a genie, though.
But also
But
the thing is,
that's not
also
necessarily
the time
mutually
of his design.
That's true.
Having a piercing on the right ear means you're gay. Like back in the 80s.
And it's on the right ear?
Yeah.
I thought you were on both.
I don't even remember.
You know what? Google image search. I'm
Do
gonna
it.
do it real quick.
I think it is just on the right. Now I think about it.
All right. While I do that, Logan.
Even though it
What do you
hangs.
got?
Never mind.
I don't know. I just have some questions. So, for these characters, do you think these mascots are effective in promoting their brands?
Michelin Man is the only one where I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Honestly, none of these have actually inspired
When I see
me to
him,
buy
I
one.
don't think tire. I think like marshmallow or something else.
Yes,
that
that is true.
His earring is in his left ear.
Yes.
Which doesn't
100%.
necessarily mean that it's, not on the right ear. But
I mean, we don't even know if he's
We don't know.
sentient or not.
a
Let's be
genie,
honest.
I feel like in traditional, I don't quote me on this, but I feel like I've heard that in traditional folklore, genies are often portrayed as being very, very sexual beings.
That would make sense. I mean, they grant wishes.
So what's interesting about Mr. Clean is that genies in like you were saying, genies in folklore are very much like you get 3 wishes, but your wishes are never exactly what you asked for.
Yeah.
And Mr. Clean is like, I want you clean. And Mr. Clean's like, heck yeah, I'll do that. Mm-hmm. He's very upfront.
So the first wish, or like the most overarching wish that was ever asked of Mr. Clean was that he cleaned things.
That he clean for everyone.
That he cleans the world.
That's purgy. It's very purgy.
Are you leaving?
I got this call.
Oh,
Eli's
Yeah,
leaving for a
boo-boo.
second.
I don't know. It just seems kind of purgy. But I don't know. Where do you even begin?
Because the
guys?
Jolly Green Giant is like between Mr. Clean and Jolly Green Giant. Those are the only two that actually have their names. They work out, but still, I like the Michelin Man, but it still doesn't scream tire to me.
Yeah.
Doesn't scream tired.
Especially since he's white.
what's that supposed to mean?
Bringing.
Hey.
But you even said that tires used to be white.
Yeah, but no, no one here knew that.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
a lot of people don't.
Like a white rim tire from the.
I think they were made of something other than rubber. And I think when they made them of rubber, they were black.
Concrete. They were made of just concrete. I'm kidding.
I don't remember. I think it was some sort of plastic.
Oh, probably back then.
Makes
Anyway,
sense.
moving on.
Maybe the Michelin Man should just be a singular tire.
I'm
But then
sure
he's
that's
not a
hard to
man.
make.
But then he can't shoot tires out of his belly.
I'm sure it's a hard thing. I'm sure they did like focus testing, and I'm sure like a tire man did not do very well.
Why not?
And they'd be changing a tradition, too. All these are, traditional.
I think it, like back in the day, I think Oreo did that with their cookies, and like they had faces and arms and stuff, and it didn't look very good.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it really similar to how McDonald's made the Happy Meals look like rapists?
Oh gosh. Throwing out the hard R word.
We've done this in 2 episodes now. First it was me, and I immediately regretted it. And now it's Riley.
We can move away. I'm fine with that. It's okay.
Back to Babendum.
So moving kind of away from their advertising thing, and just describing them as characters,
Okay.
do you think these mascots would be better if they had a more backstory? AKA, if they had, comics or even movies.
Okay,
Or even,
I-
Twitter accounts with a personality.
I bet you that in some way, shape, or form, there's a comic of all three of them.
Yes,
somewhere.
but, official.
I'm going to look it up.
There was a movie that had at least Mr. Clean in it.
Wait, are you talking about that?
Food
that
fight. It was awful.
We will not speak of it. We will not speak of it.
Most-
Charlie Sheen's worst
The most
nightmare movie.
expensive animated movie ever to be made.
Did you say Maiden?
Ooh.
Like Gator.
Ever to be mated.
That coffee's kicking in quick.
I think Mr. Clean would be significantly improved if his wife and child died.
I was literally just thinking
Like a tragic
So he's
Batman.
traumatized.
Does he play wife and child?
like he developed some sort of like compulsion to clean.
Right.
Bunch of moves on there.
Like I think that could make him a lot more relatable too.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hope that got caught on the knife.
What?
Wait, what are you saying?
Because you guys were talking about the family members, and I leaned over to him and I said, "No, because he hangs out with a bunch of milfs all day long."
Just
Wow.
think of how many.
That was possibly the most sexist thing I've heard all day.
Just think about how many children he might have.
He's clean, Logan.
We've had this discussion. As far as you know, he's clean.
I'm getting really defensive from boy.
Over in
I would like to return to Riley's point. I think that at least moderately tragic, like something happens to Mr. Clean's family that makes him like it arises this underlying compulsion to clean.
It's a dark, moonlit night. Mr. Clean comes home from his job at the local Mexican restaurant.
You gotta speak deeper, man. You gotta get full into this mode.
His Spanish name is Don Limpio.
really?
I'm 100% sure.
I'm not kidding.
Is it really?
Yes.
Bendham and Don
Hold on.
Limpio.
It's a dark and moonlit night when Don Limpio comes home from his job at the Mexican restaurant where he cleans dishes for a living. He walks in to find his wife murdered. Blood everywhere on the walls, the sofa, the dishes. He cleans and cleans and cleans, but can never wash away the blood. Thus begins his quest to clean.
That's the backstory.
Golf clap, golf
I
clap.
want you to read those horror stories. that book collection, I think it's... What was it called? I can't think of it right now. They used to come in, like, it was an anthology of short stories, and they always had, like, the creepiest covers.
Goosebumps?
No. No, I can't remember what they were called.
I don't know.
Ah, they came out a long time ago.
I want you to read The Raven in that voice.
That'd be good.
Sure, that'd be cool.
We should do that.
Yeah, fine. We'll do it live.
Cool.
It was like
Who said that? Where's that from?
It's Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah, Bill
Thank
O'Reilly.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, well, tragic. That's tragic.
Turn left.
So that's why I submit that Mr. Clean backstory. His wife was murdered, and he cleans to this day because he can't get out the blood from his mind.
What if he kind of blames their deaths on himself?
Because he was working overtime at the
Yes.
Mexican restaurant.
Yes.
It was
He
their
had-
protector.
He had just had an argument with his wife.
Yeah, about her cleaning the dishes.
Yes.
Yep.
All about the dishes.
It's all about the cleaning.
This is getting freaking real. Can we move on to another character?
But I agree. I'd like to confirm that as
Canon?
canon.
Or Apocrypha?
It's
in
part of the
Apocrypha.
canon.
Yeah.
It's part of our canon, the Apocrypha.
Correct.
Yeah.
Dan, you were super ready to call out Michelin Man. I think he needs a story for why he is who he is.
Wait, hold on. Before I get into that, sorry. What medium do you think Mr. Clean's backstory would be told through? Comics, movies, TV
It
show?
would be like a Taken-esque movie.
Okay.
Like a 3-part series, and by the second one, everyone's kind of like, maybe they should stop. And then the third one, they're like, this should have stopped. And then they make a TV show about it.
Did they?
Yeah, they did.
Wait. Oh, yeah, they did. I forgot about that.
Oh, no.
I don't even know if it's still going or not.
I have no idea.
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
Shows you how much I know about
Probably well over dead.
So, yeah, that's exactly what we need for him, though.
it. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So that's decided.
If not that, if it's not a Taken-esque type movie, it has to be like a neo-noir, like, comic book.
Oh, shoot. Throw that out. Yeah.
Like
Yep.
Watchmen.
Nope, that's it.
Daniel has a way better
That
idea.
eventually gets made into a half-ass movie, but, like, the graphic novel is the bomb.
Did not like that movie.
The setting is rainy LA.
No.
No, it's gotta be like
No.
Tito.
Sunny Guadalajara. I think Mr. Clean is fixed.
Okay.
I agree with
That's
Dan.
all that he needs?
No, at least for backstory. I think
Backstory.
Dan is right in saying
Liam
that Michelin.
Neeson-esque neo-noir.
Well,
Yep.
Michelin Man needs help.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's no saving that, I don't think.
What about the
I
Michelin?
believe. I believe.
I believe in you who believes in Michelin Man.
I just like it because you can throw tires. It's like the best superpower.
So we're keeping that.
Yeah, we're keeping
absolutely.
Of course.
But what could improve? Because to me, he looks like what's it called? The Oogie Boogie Man from Nightmare Before Christmas.
He looks like the Stay Puft Man.
Or both, or a combination of the two. It's like their love child, and that's the Michelin Man. But that's surprisingly accurate now that I say that.
Wait, no.
So my only thought after that comes up is if they had the baby, then it would be like him throwing tires made out of bugs at people.
Ooh. So hold on, I don't want to go back to Alien. Does that work for like a scary? Yeah.
I don't know. That was just my first thought. I like the movie, by the way.
It's Night Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
It's a great movie.
Only weirdos.
Well, no, there's a very small section of people that think it's not that great.
Weirdos.
There's a large section of people, actually.
Is it?
Tyler, what are you saying?
I'm not saying that's me.
But then you have.
I'm not a
people who
huge
like
fan,
it.
but I do like
Hold
it.
on. I shouldn't offend anyone at home. You are completely entitled to have your own wrong opinions.
We love you, regardless of how
Damn,
wrong
you took
you
what I
are.
was gonna say. Damn it.
So, Michelin Man. How can we make the Michelin alive?
I think the backstory should be that a regular tire fell into a vat of toxic waste, became sentient, became the Michelin Man.
I got a great idea.
Wait, have you heard of the horror movie called Rubber?
I have.
This is an
that the
actual
killer
horror
tire?
movie with a killer tire.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes?
I've watched like a couple clips, like
Okay.
tiny clips.
They make noise and actually have like weird voices.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they make just this weird.
Oh wait, maybe I did know.
Wait. I'm gonna need you to get closer to the microphone
No.
and do that again.
Close enough.
So I'm thinking that Rubber and the Michelin Man, so we've got to create a connection. There's got to be some sort of connection.
What if Rubber is the arch nemesis to Michelin Man? What if they're brothers?
Yes.
What if they came from the same car?
No.
I was gonna go with like it's this really weird like magical girl anime-esque type of thing. Where this person transforms into the Michelin Man.
Actually, I like that. I really like that.
Because they fell into a toxic vat of melted tires.
I don't think you understand the concept of magical girl anime.
You're right. I probably don't.
I don't. I really
And
don't.
there's a talking cat involved.
Oh gosh. Okay, I don't like this idea.
No, backtrack.
We're done. Moving on.
Seriously though, I don't know. I think there should be some connection.
Some sort of connection. What's it going to be though? Are they brothers? Are they nemesis? Are they both?
I think they should be
One saves, one
against
kills.
each other. Yeah.
I mean, Michelin Man throws tires out of himself, right?
Yes.
What if he spawned it and it like...
It is like
Revolted.
Batman and the Joker.
It's like God and Satan.
It's like me and my dad. Wait, hold on.
Wait,
Sorry,
what?
too real.
Oh,
Backtrack. I didn't say that.
no, it's recorded. Unless you
Rewind.
That's not how the internet recording works,
Like
sir.
me and my dad.
Disclaimer.
Me and my dad.
Look at that mysterious place where all the audio cut out for a second.
My father and I have a great relationship. I am doing it for comedy. Moving on.
That's what you need to tell yourself.
So, Michelin Man spawns Rubber.
Right.
He feels the need to help people out of sticky situations, sticky automobile situations, by giving them new tires in order to make up for the hell that he raised by creating Rubber.
Just so you know, Eli's not coming back onto the recording. He is gone.
Okay,
Out on his night on the town.
that's cool, I guess.
He's gonna
What if?
lock the door so no urban violence.
So no rubber gets in.
Yeah.
Michelin Man's coming for us.
Michelin Man's busy. He's got a full-time job.
Mr. Clean's gonna come kill us all and clean our corpses.
He's clean, guys. God.
I don't know how many times we're gonna have this conversation over the course of a night.
One more point about Mr. Clean being clean. How can he be so clean when he's a complete sellout to a large corporation?
But he was made by that corporation.
Was he?
Yeah, it's like
In a
Wolverine-ish.
lab.
Like when Wolverine gets his
Mr. Clean?
adamantium.
Yeah.
I thought that we decided that Mr. Clean, like,
No, hold on.
He finds this out after his wife and child die.
Season 2.
Hold on.
Yeah, there you go.
I am the champion of Mr. Clean.
Okay.
Let me clarify
Okay.
his backstory.
It's like Batman.
Okay.
Shh. Okay. I'm passionate.
He's
okay?
going in.
Mr. Clean. Okay, we established all that as canon. Okay, he has his passion to clean the world. Correct. He can't do it alone.
That sounds.
He's
almost-
just a human. Stop.
Okay.
Stop. To clean the world's dishes, houses, because he sees everything in soaked, bloody stains now. He needs help. Okay, because he's just
Yes, he
human.
does.
Oh, that face though.
He needs assistance because he's only human. He can only do so much at a time. Correct.
I thought he was a genie.
Oh my god. So
That's how the legend goes, but he's not actually.
Okay.
correct.
Okay.
He goes to this cleaning company. This whatever. Who owns him? I don't know.
Mr. Clean. That's the name of the brand.
No, but who owns
Procter
the
&
brand?
Procter & Gamble.
So he goes to the brand and he's like, I need help. And in similar X-Men Wolverine fashion,
Deadpool.
he gets enhanced with inhuman powers that makes it so that he can clean constantly, thus giving him a legend that he's a genie.
Okay.
Okay.
That covers a lot.
I like that. I like that.
There we go. Back to the Michelin Man.
Okay. Yeah.
Mr. Clean Wolverine mix. He has bubble claws that shoot out.
Magic eraser.
It erases everything.
Even the blood.
It's like adamantium sponges. everything
Crash through walls.
everything it touches, it just like disintegrates.
It's like steel wool.
It all looks so weird, like
I've made my
exactly the noise it makes when it comes out.
when it retracts from his hands, it just goes. Ooh, don't like that noise. I say Mr. Clean is fantastic. I did a stellar job.
I think we did a good job.
I would agree.
Mr. Clean.
Riley, you're on point with Mr. Clean.
Golf clap.
But we still need Michelin Man. Like Rubber is his spawn. That is also
Oh, no, there you
devil,
go.
but not like literally.
But he
Michelin Man's just
considers him
spawn.
his son.
still considers himself.
Michelin Man's just Spawn.
Still wants to save him.
What?
Have you ever heard of the character Spawn?
No.
Okay, so that's basically a guy gets betrayed and killed, and then he's into hell, but then he becomes a warrior for hell. You just make Michelin Man into Spawn. He's trying to help people with those gas prices by giving them good tires.
So he's Ghost Rider.
Pretty much. But
Okay.
more edgy.
A spawn of hell who further spawned Rubber, who now this first spawn of hell must conquer. That's what we're going with.
And his origin story is he was originally a single tire. That
And
was
a marshmallow.
Made of marshmallows.
No, perfect. He was a single tire that was burned to roast marshmallows, thereby
I don't know if I'd want to eat those marshmallows.
polluting the environment with which he went to hell for. And then he got turned into Spawn as a Michelin Man.
Bibendum.
Babendum.
It's his devil name.
That's his demon name, yes.
That's his demon name.
Wait, so what would, if he's like Ghost Rider, what would be his penance stare equivalent?
His penance is like helping people with like.
But yeah, like the penance stare from...
It's when he pulls out the tire and hits people in the crotch with it, like all those internet memes.
That's a meme?
He's stopping them from roasting tires to roast marshmallows.
Yeah.
I didn't say that right, but you know what I mean.
Sees he throws the tires on cars. He sees the sins of the car.
You didn't pass your smog check.
You hit that deer.
We know you did.
You need to update those license plates.
You haven't been taking it in for your safety checks.
I like this. I like this Ghost Rider, but it is also like torn to also like redeem himself for Rubber as well.
But he's
like
never
the side
really,
story.
But he's never really able to because his soul belongs in hell.
I just keep picturing Spawn. It's fine. There's a really terrible scene.
Question: can we have a crossover further elaborating on who sends Michelin Man to hell, and it's actually Mr. Clean? for ruining the cleanliness of the environment. Can we have that, or is that too much?
Oh, I don't know.
much?
It's like when they do the weird, to reference an old episode when they do the Alien Batman crossovers. I think they just need to
Okay, that's too much. Separate like universes.
Predator versus Santa
If they do a
Claus.
crossover, it needs to be like a Christmas episode where nothing really happens, but they just kind of have a good time.
Wait! Michelin Man is charred ashen from hell.
It gets cleaned by his
Yes! That's why he's white.
That's
That's why he is white as
That
in.
came across really
Oh my god!
pure.
White as no. This is worse. I'm done.
you heard about that ad campaign though, right?
No.
I don't remember who it was. Was
that's
it J.C.
right.
Penney? No. Who was it?
I don't remember.
Some
yeah, it
like
was
clothing
someone.
company came out with an ad campaign, but it was like a woman sitting facing away from the camera with like this white blouse or something on, and that said like whitest is purest or white is pure or something like that, and like it got so much
I
flack.
think I thought there was an ad campaign too, where whatever service it was, it changed like a white or a black person into a white person.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
It sounds vaguely familiar. I might be wrong, but
Oh, I hope not.
It could be just like a parody of that.
it
I
might
hope
have been
that's not real.
foreign. Now that I think about it,
I mean, it's probably American.
Anyway, to return back to the ideals, I think that we've.
I think that's a good Michelin Man, right?
Ghost Rider, Michelin Man.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Frick yeah.
And pseudo Batman-esque Mr. Clean.
Wolverine.
Wolverine?
Liam
Wolverine,
Neeson.
that's right.
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson Wolverine.
Yeah.
Mr. Clean.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, before we move on to Jolly Green Giant, since we're about halfway through the episode, we're going to play a little game to kind of take a little break. And we're going to play the typical game of Bang, Marry, Kill, also called Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Who's Mary? Sorry.
I mean,
You should be. You should be.
Bad joke 2017.
but since this game is so common, I decided to come up with a variant of it. So, in this scenario, you all are superheroes, and with each of the three characters, Mr. Clean, the Michelin Man, and the Jolly Green Giant, you have to assign them one of three roles, either sidekick, your arch nemesis, or the quote-unquote damsel in distress that you have to save.
Is new developed backstory canon now?
It can be.
I would say yes.
Wow, that makes it harder.
I know.
Well,
Especially since we haven't established Jolly Green Giant. He's a wild card.
So whatever we decide reflects back on our choices right now.
Yikes, man, this is like a choose your own adventure.
Uh-huh.
See, so for example, and I thought of this before we actually discovered the new canon for these characters, but I said that my arch nemesis, my villain, should be the Jolly Green Giant, because if I take him down, it'll seem, I don't know, I'll get better press for taking down a giant,
Yeah, that's
Valid.
probably true.
Valid.
Yeah.
because people usually see him as evil, and so they'll see me as more of a hero.
Giants are often monsters.
My sidekick, I would have the Michelin Man, because I thought that since he's made of rubber, I could just kind of have him curl up into a ball and throw him at the Jolly Green Giant and knock him down. And also, when I take credit for saving the world from the Jolly Green Giant, he would be quiet and kind of stay in the background. He wouldn't take much of the credit for it. I am sounding like an egomaniac, but that's okay. And my damsel in distress would be Mr. Clean, because I could possibly take him home and have him clean.
Oh, okay. Right.
Okay, so I'm torn. So I'll start with sidekick.
Hi, Torn, I'm Dad.
Oh my god.
Expletives. The sidekick again, same. Like that's easy. Michelin Man shoots tires out of his stomach. Like bam, bam, down. Doesn't matter who it is. We're done. Damsel in distress. Like that's tough because like you've got the Jolly Green Giant. I mean, just look at him. But then you've
you're really jonesing for the Green Giant right now.
But you've also got Mr. Clean, and no STDs, probably very, very nice. Cleans the house, probably. Given the like compulsiveness of
Anything you guys do gets cleaned up.
also that. So I think I'm gonna have to go with no, I've got to do Damsel of Jolly Green Giant. I've got to. I just
Be different.
go grab a can of green beans. You'll see what I'm talking about. Which means the nemesis. It's got to be Mr. Clean. And I think that the only way that it'll work is if I light the tires that Michelin Man is shooting out of his stomach, and it makes everything too dirty. And it forces Mr. Clean to existentially give up on life. And
Wow.
My one weakness.
Going for that long-term destruction.
Yep.
I actually think, I would do Mr. Clean as my villain, my arch nemesis.
I thought you were in love with Mr.
Yeah, that's
Clean.
quite the 180.
So I am in love with Mr. Clean in the same way that I'm also in love with the Joker as a character.
Okay. So
Mr. Clean is fascinating because of his now currently reformed dark backstory. He's a villain that has a understandable side.
He's relatable.
Okay.
He's a multi-layered villain.
Yeah.
Which makes reasoning with him and also fighting him all that much more interesting. He's not out for evil's sake. He's out to purge the world of dirt and filth and blood, which makes it interesting. What is it? Sidekick? My sidekick would be Jolly Green Giant, because he's a giant. He's green.
That's fair enough.
And he's jolly. And I get unlimited green beans.
He'd be your comic relief.
Oh.
Yeah. Jolly.
Yeah. Yeah, jolly. And then my damsel in distress has got to be Michelin Man.
Okay.
Because, he's been to hell and he's pretty tough. But, rubber's kind of soft. I'm done.
It's not that kind of rubber.
I'm done now. Dan?
I gotta recover from
And with that, Dan.
Woo! See, I'm gonna have to go to the same thing. Mr. Clean would be my villain,
Heck yeah.
but he'd be less of an understandable one and be more of like a underground mob boss
Ooh.
where everything gets clean because he would be the
Olympia.
cleaner.
So he would be implicated if it didn't get clean.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Really going for that neo-noir, like
I like it.
Michelin Man would be the sidekick.
Uh-huh.
Because of just, if we're going with the Michelin writer here, it would be just like him able to like destroy cars by throwing tires in the window and stuff like that. They'd be on fire, by the way. Just launches them out of his belly button like a shotgun.
Oh, that'd be terrible. Terrible.
And the Green Giant in this mythos is captured by Mr. Clean.
Uh-huh.
And me and the Michelin Man have to go save him because he sees that, because he's trying to get, he's holding the Green Giant for ransom because he can make all this food in which he could profit off of.
I'm going to question one thing about what you just said.
Go ahead.
You've got flaming tires that are going to destroy the environment,
Don't worry about it.
but you're going to save the Jolly Green Giant who relies upon the environment.
Did you not see Superman, where he destroyed an entire city fighting Zod?
I'd like to think I didn't.
Your argument invalid.
Wait, are you talking about Man of Steel or Superman?
Man of Steel.
Man of Steel.
Well, I mean,
The
fill
new
in the blank superhero
Or, and
movie.
then at that
They
point,
destroyed a
I guess
city.
you could probably say Batman versus Superman, but
Never seen it. Don't want to.
I choose to believe DC hasn't made any movies up until Wonder Woman.
Oh, Wonder Woman's so good.
Or except for the Christian Bale Batman trilogy.
Oh, that's not DC.
Oh, okay.
It's DC in the sense that
it's a
Batman,
DC-owned
Okay.
DC-owned
Okay.
character.
but Christopher Nolan is
It's a Christopher Nolan movie more than it is a DC
Right.
movie.
I don't even think
Right.
it had like a DC emblem at the beginning of the movie.
It
No.
must have.
probably at the end of the credits. It's not DC sponsored.
It's
Really?
not. Yeah.
No.
No.
Did not know that.
That's why they remade it with.
Yeah, it's
Affleck.
only at the end of the credits. I think I watched for that. When
But
I
that's
first
where
watched it.
that's where I would be. Just me and Ghost Rider Michelin Man.
I like how you said Michelin Rider, and I had to think about it for a second. It's like, oh, that's what that
Gotta
means.
drop the subtle jokes in there.
Now we come to
Okay, so now coming back to the Jolly Green Giant. What are we going to do with him?
this affects our choices that we just made.
He's like Poison Ivy.
He's a seductress?
No, he has
Yes.
he has control over plants that produce food.
Okay,
Okay.
so not dangerous plants, but
No.
helpful plants.
Yeah.
I think,
Or Swamp Thing. Excuse me.
heck, I think Jolly Green
Have
Giant.
to start all over.
Do it live.
I'm getting popular all of a sudden.
I think Jolly Green Giant should not always have been green.
Let me have this. I don't give her any texts.
Okay,
What if it's Paul Bunyan?
Oh.
that's a little weird. What happened to the ox?
He ate it.
The Michelin Man killed it.
He had to sacrifice it to get the powers.
No, he ate it and he felt bad, so he became a vegetarian.
That's genius.
Brilliant! Brilliant! Why is he green, though?
Yeah.
Because he ate too much green. Or maybe he just did that as a conscious effort to remind himself
No,
that he's
it's the
vegetarian.
embodiment of his guilt for eating it.
Yeah.
Because of the powers of the blue ox turned him green.
Oh yeah, the blue mixed with the color of the pigment of the skin changed him into
I don't
green.
know if that would change to green.
Blue does not.
Plus the
What if he
red
was
flannel
Asian?
that Paul Bunyan always used to
you
wear.
need not go there.
I would just say it would be the embodiment of his dead ox. It's kind of it's like Kratos from God of War.
Oh my God.
Family's ashes cover him.
I mean,
It's just Kratos.
we are living in. We.
Now he's going after all the other American fable characters.
For all you listeners out there, the crazy eyes that Daniel just made when he said that.
This is a new mythos. after they're done with the God of War and like Nordic, they're going for the Jolly Green Giant.
There's been few times where I feared for my life when I've been around Daniel. The face he made when he looked me in the soul and said, "He is the new Kratos."
He looked me in the soul.
So, full backstory. Kratos moves eventually, hundreds of years, to say, let's say to Ireland, and then eventually migrates due to a lack of income.
And potatoes.
I wasn't gonna say it. Moves due to a lack of income to the United States, and there reevaluates his life and what he's doing, and finds this mythical creature because it seeks him out because he's Kratos, and then
Why do you say it like Kratos?
Like some kind of secret.
Kratos, like crispy cracker Kratos.
What?
And nothing. And then the blue ox and him, they join up.
Derailing
Babe.
pretty quick.
Isn't that what his name is?
Yeah, babe.
Yeah,
Babe
they
Blue Ox.
Blue Ox. They join up, and they not Lewis and Clark. Fuck them. They go. They go and are the first ones to go to Oregon, but they run out of food, and that's why.
No.
Oh, okay.
But how? I mean, Jolly Green Giant's a giant.
Yep.
Why is he a giant?
Have you not seen like any of the animated Paul Bunyan stuff? Paul Bunyan was a
But-
giant too.
Was
Kratos
Kratos-
isn't a giant.
Maybe the
We're not-
powers
we're
from
not
the blue
completely-
ox.
Oh.
We're not
fed
completely
off.
Yeah.
basing it off Kratos here.
Yeah,
I guess it's
Just
valid.
aspects.
Kratos to Paul Bunyan to Jolly Green Giant.
So he was a mythological being, probably similar to Kratos.
Right.
He comes to America. He finds another mythological being
Because it
who's
seeks him out.
drawn to
Strong.
him.
Yeah.
And then new American canon, oh my God, is they go to Oregon and
You call
Wait,
the story American Fable.
not Ireland. What's the company that the Jolly Green Giant is originally like from? Because that's where.
You call the show God of Green.
That sounds like something completely different. That sounds
Hey
like
man, you want to smoke?
a marijuana show or something.
And then
Marijuana.
eventually, the Jolly Green Giant makes his way. Where's the Jolly Green Giant from? I can't find where the company is from.
I mean, I like this. I like this new story.
It says he was based on possibly a German fairy tale.
He arrived in the United Kingdom in 1960, bringing his delicious vegetables with him. He came back home. Yes.
Okay, and that fits in with the canon of God of War 2 because he goes back home.
Yes.
And that's when he accidentally kills his family.
Well, he already accidentally killed the ox. Well, not accidentally, but
Well, I mean,
desperate
we're getting a little
times.
loose with the timeline here.
Little loosey-goosey.
But
Damn it, I was about to say that, but I didn't think it was going to be funny enough.
it wasn't.
Dude, no filter.
Rip.
Mythical, something like Kratos becomes Paul Bunyan. Becomes Jolly Green Giant due to desperate times, desperate measures, and returns to the UK.
Then he fights all the UK folklore.
Why is he jolly?
He's
How
stuck,
else would you cope?
he's stuck in a perpetual state of happiness because he can't.
So it's just like a
kill-
post-traumatic stress
Yeah,
where he's just
still
like,
in denial.
He's
oh my
still
god, I don't like it.
Have you seen his smile?
Says the guy who
Let me
made
show
the
you
entire
this.
story about Mr. Clean and a murdered family.
Yeah, but Mr. Clean has hope. He knows what's
But
happening.
then you say that he has this weird thing where he sees the blood of his family everywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah, no, I think.
Sorry, I like Batman.
Look at the Jolly Green Giant's face. Look at this. No. He's in complete and utter, ignorant bliss.
Oh, you were about to say abomination?
I guess.
Have you seen his
I heard
Have you seen his new face as of last year?
No.
It's very oddly human.
Wait, is that?
No.
He's got a very short skirt. too.
Very CGI
Let
human.
me look up,
It
2016.
is creepy.
Mascot. 2016.
Well, I don't know. What's his powers other than being?
It's like poison ivy.
So he just controls green beans.
Not just green
He
beans.
creates nunchucks
Plants.
out of 2 pea pods and
Corn, peas.
So all
beans.
plant life,
carrot spears,
or all edible veggies.
Yeah.
tomato grenades.
Wow.
Tomatoes aren't veggies.
How corn that blows up into shrapnel.
Shrapnel.
This just turns into Plants vs.
Shut up.
Zombies.
Yeah, he is the plant versus zombie. Well, okay, I guess I don't know. That's fine. I think I picked him as my sidekick, so sure,
Corn
I win.
Corn bouncing betties. Sorry,
No, you're
I
good.
went off on a tangent.
I mean, cord bouncing betties would be terrifying.
If Green Giant, the Michelin Tire Company, or what's called Mr. Clean,
Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean, likes one of our versions. If you wanted to make a little short or something, we would really appreciate that.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'd like
that'd
to
be
watch
awesome.
it actually.
Yeah,
I can do
Yeah.
editing for you.
I'm just saying, I'd like to watch that because that'd be great.
I can do voiceovers for you. Like in
Yes.
those noir films, they're I saw her standing
Of all
there.
the places in the world, she had to walk into mine.
Exactly.
That's
Just
movie
like that.
reference, kids.
Yeah. What else, Logan? I mean, I think we've done
So,
infinitely
Any last
better.
things?
I have an interesting question. So, none of these mascots really speak. Would it help
Good
if
point.
they talked?
No.
What would they say?
I don't know. That's what I'm
Silence is
saying.
golden. Silence is golden.
Does their character work better if they don't talk rather than if they do?
Let's take them one at a time. Mr. Clean.
No,
I think
silence.
but Mr. Clean could have Liam Neeson's voice.
I kind of like him better silent.
Silent. Yeah, it gives him an air of mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I keep saying? And then I see Michelin Man as more of a sidekick, so I want him to have a really obnoxious, really obnoxious.
You did it,
high-pitched
Batman.
voice. Yeah, I want him to be a Robin voice.
Like the 1960s Robin.
Like
Yeah.
a Casey Kasem Robin.
Any weird trills or lisp or anything like that, or just high pitched
No, I want
What if
him
he
to,
has an
juvenile
accent?
I want
sound?
him to make his.
What if he has a French accent? He's French.
It's French company, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's his demon name?
High pitched
Bibendum.
French accent.
Bend over.
Bibendum.
Okay.
I do want him to make as many
That's his
shitty
stripper
puns as Robin did in the old cartoons, though.
But
Okay.
tire puns, like car puns.
Car puns.
Road puns, street
Road
puns,
puns.
anything like that.
Street puns, yo.
The most not gangster thing I've heard.
I'm really tired of going to hell.
There's one
That's
episode
his eyes are
where
on fire.
Bibendum tries to go gangster and totally fails at it. Just gets beaten up.
That sounds like a terrible Oh,
Sure, okay. High pitched voice. Screw it.
French accent or no?
nah.
No? What do you say?
Boston.
I actually kind of like
I
that.
like that, actually.
Okay. And then Jolly Green Giant.
I think he should have kind of like a Santa Claus voice. Because his...
No, he has to have the Liam Neeson voice from Clash of the Titans.
I don't actually know what that means.
It's just really thunderous and like low.
Okay.
I think actually he should be so scarred by the sins of his past that he just kind of goes.
With a smile.
Jar Jar Binks voice.
If you couldn't hear, I changed my moan with a smile.
But is actually very intelligent. Like, that's not a comment like on
So he's like Groot.
No, yeah.
Giant's intelligence.
No. His moans are completely intelligible. They're just moans.
No, he's like Groot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes.
Super
He only
smart.
knows how to say
but-
green.
Well, his catchphrase is ho ho ho.
Is really?
Is it really?
Oh, take that out of canon. Screw
green
that.
giant.
That's out.
Hate that.
Never mind.
Did you just point at me and say ho ho ho?
Nope.
Ho ho ho.
Wow, Logan.
I just pointed to everybody
Maybe
in
I
the
did.
room.
Maybe I did.
Except for yourself.
Ho. No, I'm Chief Ho. Idaho.
Okay, I'm
said.
okay with Jolly Green Giant being, yeah.
All right.
Like
Let it be
Groot.
known that Logan wants to be known as the Chief Ho.
Let it be known.
On this day in the year of our Lord.
Chief Ho.
Chief Ho.
Sorry. I need help.
So, moving on to the fun part. Would it be better if these characters didn't have sexual overtones?
Better if they didn't?
Yes.
Do they have sexual overtones?
They are very muscular,
Not Michelin.
Michelin Man?
intimidating men.
He's got curves.
Yeah, he does.
I mean,
Yeah, yes.
He's thick. That's what happens when coffee gets in my system. The filter just burns up.
but on a similar note, I would like to share that all of these things are sexual acts in Urban Dictionary. And I'd like to read them out to you.
Wait, like each of their names?
Oh gosh.
Wait. I need a moment to process.
Yeah, hold on. Just let me.
How were you surprised by this one that one day we were playing the Urban Dictionary game? There was just a name for everything.
I didn't expect all three of them. Like maybe one or two.
I could see Jolly Green Giant, and I could possibly see Mr. Cleat. I don't
Okay.
know. Michelin Man's on the fence for me.
Apparently it is. Here we go.
Okay,
Okay, Logan.
I'm
so
ready.
Jolly Green Giant is also called the Jolly Green Gonad Gobbler. It is described as an ass or jerk who resembles the Jolly Green Giant and seeks to consume mass quantities of testicles or balls.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Oh, I need more.
Hey, look, it's the Jolly Green Gonad Gobbler. Yeah, he is one tall asshole. That prick tried to eat my balls.
Nope, we're keeping that. There's no way we can get rid
Oh,
of
there's
that.
my gin.
That's amazing.
So, the Michelin Man is when a large man with at least one belly roll is receiving a blowjob, he takes said belly roll and places it on top of the girl's head.
I knew it. I knew it.
Did you hear about Larry? He Michelin Man that chick last night.
I don't like any.
I don't like that one. I don't like that
I don't like any of them.
That one's predictable.
Maybe that's why I don't like it.
By far my favorite, though, is the Mr. Clean, which is one of its definitions. This is not the only one, but my favorite of them is a sex move where the man rubs peroxide instead of lube on the condom and penetrates his partner's anal in an attempt to clean and purify the impurities.
And Riley's gone.
Okay.
You know what? I'm also not surprised by that one either. Somehow.
Oh my gosh.
My boy.
My boy.
I
That
like
one literally broke you for
I like the Jolly Green Giant one. The other two,
that Mr.
I don't
Clean
know.
one, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
about
just
it.
like sadism.
Kyle cleaned his girl's ass by performing the Mr. Clean on her. I mean, that would do it.
it would just it would
Burn.
it would cause physical
That would-
damage.
Destroy the condom.
Yeah, it would.
This episode needs a mature rating.
The whole podcast.
Yeah, the whole podcast.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, just slap that as like explicit content.
Slap that on there. Like never mind.
Really quick.
Please don't
really quick.
post that.
Slap that peroxide on there.
I need to say something just to cover us.
Wouldn't it burn if it-
Do not do any of these things.
No.
Do not.
I mean, you could probably.
Except you could get away with a Michelin Man.
Yeah, okay, you could.
If she's okay with it.
If your
Yeah.
partner is into it,
Always ask permission, kids.
if you're
Not kids.
if for sure your partner Riley, no. Oh my god.
What does this mean?
Mom.
Moving on.
Daniel.
No,
I haven't broken you yet.
we
Tyler.
are moving on from that.
I literally shot water out of my nose.
No. I think that the only mature way to handle this
Yes, please save us, Tyler.
Is to try out all three of these.
You're a terrible host. Just kidding.
I am the best host.
It's true.
Oh my
You're the
gosh.
best. You're the chief ho.
Chief Ho.
we know what they are. We don't need to debate. We just need to vote. Jolly Green
Gonad
Gonad
Gobbler.
Gobbler is in or out. I vote yay. All
Yay.
votes vote yay.
As
Yay.
part of the canon?
It's part of the
Oh
canon.
yeah, he eats
I'm
balls
saying yay.
all day.
I'm saying yay from way back here.
Okay. Jolly Green Giant Gobbler is part of the canon.
Michelin Man.
Oh my
I feel
gosh.
like he'd have to do that.
I've never felt like I was gonna die. It's kind of just then.
Michelin Man.
Yes.
He is asexual. I don't like it.
I'm okay with it, but I'm gonna personally vote no.
How often does he have sex?
He doesn't.
Okay, then it's nothing in
Have
you.
you been to hell?
He's
Does he have
asexual. He
dick?
just buds.
Yeah, that's true.
Does Michelin Man
A
have
road tire
penis?
just falls
Oh
out.
my god, no.
Okay. No.
What?
I vote no.
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 Michelin Man.
Yeah, I'd vote no for that too.
Daniel,
But
what's your vote? Michelin Man.
If the Michelin Man sex move is part of the Michelin Man canon.
Okay. And finally, Mr. Clean. No.
absolutely.
No.
Oh God, no.
Create a just path of destruction in his wake.
Mr. Clean is still scarred.
There's no clean. There's no path.
He would be able to.
No, see, that's the best part about it. It's clean, very clean.
He'd be able to clean without causing caustic repercussions.
Yes.
If you have an STD, go fuck Mr. Clean.
I don't think that's how that works.
But it works for Mr. Clean.
Hold on. No, Mr. Clean he's still scarred by the death of his wife.
Oh, so, okay, so he
So you're
can't
just
move
saying
on.
that Mr. Clean's a
Nope.
god?
Can't move on.
I said guy. I said
I know, but
go
if
fuck
you're,
Mr.
if you're
Clean.
insinuating that he can get rid of an STD, you're basically saying he would cure cancer as well. He's just like this object of.
Gosh.
I don't know. You can't get a hold of him to try out.
He'll make you
He's too
immortal.
mysterious.
But it doesn't matter because, like Riley's saying, Mr. Clean is so torn by the death of his family that he can't. He won't.
He can never settle down.
He
He's just
can't.
constantly wandering.
He can't engage in any kind of sexual activity.
No, because it's not, especially in the cultural sense, it's not considered clean.
What cultural sense?
I don't know.
Unprotected sex.
Mr. Clean's cultural sense.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
got style.
Well, I was just wondering
He's
if you
got
were
style.
commenting on Hispanic culture because we've decided that's
Don Limpio? Yeah.
yeah.
I hate that name. So.
I love it.
If anyone out there listening is named Olympio, we love you.
In German, his name is Mr. Proper.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually.
Mr. Proper?
Yeah.
That makes me think he has like a monocle and like
Top hat.
top hat.
Yeah.
But he's bald, so can't cover that up.
No.
You can't cover up that shade.
No, that shine.
He owns it though.
Yeah.
He looks good.
It's good.
Mr. Clean looks good.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
That's actually how he sends out like the signal that he's coming to save you. Because he just
It's
reflects
just reflecting light.
off of his.
Riley.
I love Mr. Clean.
We know.
Dude, you really love Mr.
I chose him at the beginning. I will fight for him.
Like, why we can't have an episode about Batman or we're all
Shut
gonna get
up,
murdered?
We're going to have an episode about Batman.
Not
Later
soon.
Not soon.
Do you want to
Not
live?
yet.
Is the question.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna make it happen.
So
he will physically beat us.
yeah.
I don't care.
Batman trained me.
No, he didn't. Batman's not real.
Okay, you know what? Now we gotta have an episode.
We're not going to go into Batman, though.
All right, so
Spike.
what do we have? We have Mr. Clean, who is
There's that
a
death glare.
Wolverine Mr. Clean who has sponges,
Yep.
who is haunted by the
Good job,
death
yeah.
of his wife and child.
Yep.
No,
Son,
just
child.
wife.
Just wife? Okay.
Oh, okay.
And has to feel the need to clean blood everywhere he goes.
Or everything, really.
What he sees is
yes.
blood,
Yes.
which is just dirt.
Yes.
It's a psychosis.
And-
Tyler, stop.
You would never want to go outside.
No,
He's
he
agoraphobic.
has to go and clean it.
Yeah. So the murder happened in the house.
Oh, okay, so I see what
He's
you're
not afraid of the dirt. He feels he must.
Don't take him to an abandoned building.
No.
Be there for months.
It wouldn't be abandoned for long. It'd be clean soon.
Just
It'd be an apartment complex.
Take him to Chernobyl.
Oh my god.
Genius!
Just sucks up all
Okay.
the radiation.
Done.
Moving on.
Solved.
Anyway.
So, Mr. Clean.
In the canon.
Okay.
Michelin Man.
Michelin Man.
What did we decide on Michelin Man?
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider, Michelin Man.
Ghost Rider Michelin.
Asexual.
That was
God, please.
What? That was. Oh wait, no, that was Jolly Green Giant. Jolly Green Giant.
He spawned.
Spawn, who is Kratos, who became Paul Bunyan.
No.
Michelin Man.
Michelin Man was
It's
Spawn.
Spawn.
Oh, that's
and a
right,
mixture of Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right.
Now, Jolly Green Giant.
Jolly Green
is
Giant.
Kratos.
Kratos Paul Bunyan.
Bunyan, then
Jolly
Jolly Green
Green
Giant, who had to eat his blue ox
Yep.
and gained its powers.
Yep.
Welcome to the Twisted Mind.
Oh, gosh.
And then the book closes. The pages have been written.
For it has been said, therefore it is.
Good work, team.
Does anyone have the randomizer for the list?
I can. You have a laptop.
I'm still
You've got it.
recovering
Okay,
from
you've got
the
it. It'll just take a second.
joke
Yeah.
that almost killed me.
Okay. Well, I think that's all we have for these three amazing brand mascots who we have succeeded, I think, in making them more amazing.
Again, companies,
Yes.
make us a video short.
Yeah.
We'll be there.
Yeah.
In the meantime, while I pull up the pit, I think that's what we called the list.
Yep,
The pit.
the pit.
While I pull up the pit to get the randomizer
The
going.
dumpster fire, if you will.
Or the pit. Dan.
I like
The
the
pit
pit.
of
My
despair.
pits smell like a dumpster fire. Dan. Sorry.
You want to admit?
Logan, can you like maybe give us some insight into why we picked these three?
See, we're saving the characters from
I'm
the
not
dumpster fire.
I'm not exactly sure why we chose
Or like
these
why we
three,
put them as like a the Holy Trinity.
Because we kind of thought that we wouldn't be able to cover like one in one episode or whatever. I'm not exactly sure. Why did we put these as a trinity?
They were honestly like the first that came to mind.
I think that's right.
They're the wise men of the brand universe, right?
Yeah,
That's
they're all kind of similar. They don't really have big personalities, kind of like the Gecko or something, or like Jack in the Box.
I don't like that
Oh,
line.
who's the next character?
The next character by randomization is Scooby-Doo.
In case you doubt us,
I'm done.
like Scooby-Doo, like that, it really was like random number generator. Just Google, like, yep, that's
Wait, was he number 13?
yeah.
He's number 13.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
We have to make this episode on like a Friday the 13th.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
Where's the
Scooby-Doo.
next one?
Scooby-Doo the devil. Just kidding.
So we're gonna handle Scooby-Doo next time.
Next time?
Yeah.
Next time.
All right.
So thank you, Zane Design, for working with us on this podcast. Again, if you want to go and get his work on your stuff, then go ahead and use the promo code POPAPOC in the subject line, POPAPOC. Send it to lukezanedesign@gmail.com. And if you want to contact us with any suggestions, or if you thought we went a little overboard with this episode,
Never.
feel free to let us know in a kind way. If you want to write a fanfic, also,
Are you
please
talking about
feel
us,
free.
or are you talking about the characters we talked about? Because
Either
very
or.
specific.
Either way.
I'd read either. I mean, I'd read either on this podcast. Let's be honest here. So feel free to contact us on Facebook or on Twitter and Instagram at PopPoc Podcast, which is at POPAPOC PODCAST. And you can also contact us through email, which is popularapocrypha@gmail.com. That's popularapocrypha@gmail.com. Also, be sure to leave us a review on iTunes. That really helps us out a lot. Helps us get out to the public a little more. So, thanks for listening, fellow apocryphers, and we'll see you next time.